London Knights are proud to select Logan Hawery from the Barrie Jr. Colts Hockey Club.
Yeah, we were really excited to be able to bring a player of Logan's caliber, to our organization. He was just such a great player for Barrie last year. They had a really good team. Obviously, it didn't go the way that they wanted it to in the OHL Cup, but throughout the entire season, he was a driving force on that team and played in all situations for them. You could tell the coach relied on him, and just a quality person as well too. When we talked to him and the parents, and just very, I would say, almost reserved and goes about his business in a quiet way and whatever he's doing. And anytime you have that hockey sense, and it's got that competitiveness to him too, that he'll drive the net. He'll lay big hits as well for not an overly big player. He plays much bigger than his size, and when you combine that with his skill, that's something that we really like in our organization. And I think he has some attention to detail in his own zone already. I think that his 200-foot game, like all players, needs improvement of the detail that it has here, but he's coming in with a much higher level of understanding of where he should play in his own end, how to play one-on-one, where the reads are. And, I even saw that lately at the U17 when I went down and watched him, and he just plays a very complete game already for a younger player. So I think when you add those things in with his skill set and that competitiveness I mentioned, I think he's got a bright future for sure.
The London Knights are proud to select Caleb Mitchell from the Peterborough Petes.
Yeah, we were very happy that he was there. We had him much higher on our list than where we actually picked him, and that happens many times. There's such varying lists from team to team on what they deem important for their coaching staff and they want to put in front of them. But we really liked his skating. I mean, his skating is an elite asset of his, not only straight away, but his pivots, his ability to transition the puck out of trouble and then make a quick outlet pass. We're a team that we want to play with puck possession, and we want to play a fast-paced, skilled game, and you need to be able to skate and move pucks to do that. And that's something that Caleb showed every night for Peterborough, whether it was on the power play, walking the offensive blue line, or as I mentioned, breaking the puck out, beating defenders with his feet, and then being able to snap it up to a winger or a center. So we really like that skill set. And you watch our team that we had this year. We had 6 defensemen that could really move and skate and make plays and use their feet as an asset. And when you have that, it's tough for offensive players to get around you, and it's tough for them to forecheck you as well too.
The London Knights are proud to select Max Muse from Ottawa Myers.
Yeah, we kind of threw a little bit of a dart there with Max, just because we knew coming in that he was a very good player with high hockey IQ, but he didn't play a lot throughout the season. Very limited games, played in the OHL Cup, even though he hadn't hardly played any games and any hockey leading up to that. He just wanted to be able to showcase himself. And for us, we knew the background that he'd been one of the better players all the way up, and maybe was going to slide a little bit just because of some injury problems. We did the background checks on him before to make sure it was going to be nothing long-term, but what we really liked about him is his hockey sense. I think every time he's on the ice, and whether he's transporting the puck or he's got the puck on his stick, he's going to make something positive happen with it. And he showed that at the OHL Cup. He even displayed his skill, scoring a shootout goal. He just brought a lot to the table, and we looked at it going, okay, here's a young man that hasn't played very much, and if we spend our time to make sure we help him get back healthy, with that package and our development motto, the upside could be huge, and it was worth taking a little bit of a risk to make sure that we got a player of his caliber. Yeah, it's a real interesting story, and the more we interviewed him, the more we found out about how little he's played hockey, and he's been a roller hockey player all the way up, and the jump that he's made from starting hockey right into AAA was so short that timeline is pretty phenomenal. Only a few years ago he was not even on the ice, and now he's a 4th round pick in the OHL, and has lots of pedigree in his family. That his mom and his dad playing high level sports in NCAA, and for him, I mean, his skill set and his size is just the sky could be a limit. I mean, this he really came in, Jackson, and impressed us a lot at our development camp. He was one of the best players there, and even pushed Logan Hawery as a top player in our camp. So I mean, for a player with that upside and that, I won't say green, amount of green to him, as far as greenness to not just getting into hockey, it's really intriguing. And we're really excited to get working with Jackson. And yeah, we can't wait. I mean, it feels like it was forever ago that we were finishing up, and sometimes the case after a long season. It feels like it was such a short turnaround, but last year, just the feel of our fans and our arena, and there was just a buzz that I don't even know if we've had for a few years in there. I think they were excited to watch players of, like Easton Cowan and Oliver Bach, and Sam Dickinson and Denver Barkey and all those guys. And it just made it a pleasure to come to the rink every day. And we're looking forward to that with this, next team for this year, with all those players getting older and one more year wiser. And then some of these players, like a Sam O'Reilly or Jared Woolley or Will Nickel, ready to take another step and see where their development that they conducted last year, where it'll take them this year. So pretty excited, pretty happy to get going and, see if we can't do it all over again.